All right. G'day guys, how are we? So this is the second video of my channel. Now, if you guys don't already know, my name is Bailey. I am 22 years old from Australia. Yeah, that's about as interesting as I get. Just as a little bit of a background, if you guys haven't seen my last video, yeah, I'm in Melbourne, Australia. I'm a sign writer by trade, so I'm a qualified sign writer. So basically we do anything signage. So that's my full-time gig. I also have my own car wrapping business, and basically I wrap cars, make a little bit of extra money off that. However, I am trying to die that down because that is taking up a lot of my time. So that's where Forex comes in, or trading in general. So I'd love to learn how to trade. I feel like it's definitely, once you learn how to do it, a good way of becoming sort of kind of free, I guess, is probably the best way of saying it. Obviously it takes a lot of time, probably more time than it does currently for my job. I work 40 hours a week, most of the time 50, maybe 60. And then obviously if I've got my own jobs on for my car business, it adds another, realistically, 60 hours a week. So I'm working stupid hours, but that's all right. That's what you kind of got to do when you're young. But yeah, basically, yeah, that's me. That's basically me. I'm not really that interesting person, but yeah. So with this video, as you can probably already tell, I am not going to edit a single bit of it unless I have to, because I want to try to make this really raw and kind of just like a journey, if you know what I mean. So every single video there's going to be an update is going to be very, very raw. So you're about to see how bad of a speaker I am. But anyways, I've got my notes here and we're going to go off that. So we're going to start off with what I've been studying. So for you guys that don't know, I'm actually in the middle of going through a course with a guy named Trading Pool. He's a well-known TikToker. He does Forex. I believe he's doing futures, Forex as well, and some crypto, I believe. Obviously everyone's doing crypto now with the massive bull market. But yeah, so he's relatively well-known. I kind of went with him for the sole fact of, I went to the gym once and I saw his car, and he has a M4 comp. Well, he used to. He used to have an F82 M4 comp. I saw it, I'm like, oh, that's cool. So I looked up his plates and there you go. That's how I found him. But this is my book that I've been using to study. Hopefully it's a good camera angle because I can't really see. But yeah, this is my book that I've been using to study. I started off trying to make it all neat and everything. And then I just kind of, went nuts. So basically everything that I've been studying this last, I think it's 2 weeks since I last talked to you guys. I've been going nuts. I've been trying to do as much as I possibly can. However, I'm still not happy with how much time I've been putting towards it. I wish I could do a little bit more. But the stuff that I am learning is very interesting. I'm definitely learning a lot. I'm not earning anything yet. But yeah, I'm definitely learning a lot, which is awesome because kind of growing up, I've always been a little bit not the smartest. Like, I feel like I am in certain things, like hands-on stuff, I'm sweet. Like, I can pull a motor out of a car, I can do any of that sort of stuff. Mickey Mouse. But I struggle to do anything when it comes to like stuff you do at school, like read, spell. I am dyslexic, so that kind of makes sense. But yeah, so basically what I've been learning so far is obviously what is Forex. So I kind of knew that, well, I did know that beforehand, but I've been learning about the ways they trade in Trading Pool, like all the systems they use. I'm still definitely learning because it's quite confusing. But yeah, we're getting through it, which is good. Learning things like point of interest. That is, I was confused as hell the first few times, but it's actually really simple. Market structure. Already knew the basics of that because I do have a little bit of money in like stocks and all that sort of stuff, but it's just chuck it in there and forget about it. So it's very, very, very different to what I'm trying to learn about now. Obviously things like change of character, I did learn that. That was completely new. I had no idea what CHOCH meant, which is what they call it. Obviously runs and trends. Yeah, and higher and lower time frames, middle time frames, all the time frames, which is really interesting to know actually, Because right at the start, I just kind of thought they were all the same. It's just if you want to take a big position or you want to take a small position. But no, they all tie into each other and help you out big time to see, just to make sure that that trade you're about to take is 100% what you want to take, which is really, really interesting to learn. And I have learned, I've said it probably already, but I have learned so much already, which is wicked. I've just been going crazy. So yeah. And then in Trading Pool, he does masterclasses. So after you've done all the reading sort of stuff and he sends you just a bunch of videos that you have to watch, he actually does masterclasses where he gets on live and records it so you can watch the previous ones, and basically goes through either his trades or teaching you about things like mindset, trade, like their their strategy and all that sort of stuff. It's everything, which is awesome because it's all live, so he answers other people's questions while he's doing it. So yeah, it's been actually really, really good. That's probably the best thing is that, because I'm not really a reading type person as I have dyslexia. So it's a lot nicer. I can actually see that thing coming to kind of see what it's doing. All right, so I've also been learning literally everything. I don't even know where I'm going with this. I am going to be back in 2 seconds. Sorry, I'm going to cut this. My dog's scratching the door. All right, so sorry about that. Now, that's all my studying stuff. I've learned a lot. I don't really know what else to actually touch on with the whole studying sort of side of things. I've been learning about like strong highs and strong lows. That was confusing as hell at the start. Like it's a really simple thing once you kind of get the gist of it, which is with everything. But at the start I was just confused because I was like, why is that a strong low and that a strong high? It's just pretty much the opposite of what you'd think. However, it makes sense now that I know. It makes a lot of sense. And I'm learning about like mitigation zones and criterias and order flow and all that sort of stuff. It's actually really, really interesting. And when you learn something like this, and you don't know, like the first video I ever watched, I had no idea what he was talking about. I was like, what the hell are you on about? But now, because I am learning everything one by one, and really, really trying to concentrate and make sure that I'm understanding absolutely everything. If I don't, I rewind it, I watch it all again, because if you don't understand it, then what's the point? So I'm just trying to make sure I understand absolutely everything that's come out of his mouth, which is really, really cool, because the last one that I watched, the video that he made, the last one where he's explaining a trade he took, I understood, I'd say probably like 80% of it, which is awesome because at the start I understood nothing and it's only been like 2 weeks or something like that. So I'm definitely learning, which is awesome. And it feels good learning. I love education. I don't know why. I hated school, but I guess because I'm interested in it, probably. Anyways, I'm going to stop rambling on because I'm shocking at that. Now, I have been studying, how much I've been studying. So I've been studying, I'd say, at least probably 2 or 3 hours a day, I'd say. Some days I don't. I'm not going to lie. Like yesterday I don't. It's just because things come up. But most days I'm studying for about 3 hours, including the weekends, because my weekends get quite busy. So yeah, 3 hours a day. I'd like to up that a little bit more, especially on like a weekend. I'd like to do it up to probably 5 or 6. But yeah, I'd also like to try and get up a bit earlier. So right now I get up at about 5 a.m. and I start work at 6. So I get up and I'm not going to lie to you, sit on my phone for 15 minutes when I wake up. Honestly though, a lot of the time it's actually pretty bad. A lot of the time I'm just sitting there watching TikTok and Marketplace. I'll be honest with you. So I'd like to make the most of my mornings. Whether I'm going to be able to do that or not is a very different story, because I am not a morning person, but I wake up early in the mornings, so I'm always tired and always snoozing my alarms. That is something I definitely like to get better at. I just need to force myself to do that, honestly. Even wake up, have a quick shower, get your sort of head into the game. But that is something I want to do. Wake up a bit earlier and have a little bit of a study in the morning, or just a read or something. Sorry, I got a bit of a sniffly nose. All right. So I've also been paper trading. Now I've been doing this for probably about a month now. I've been doing it a very wrong way, but I'm honestly just trying to learn how to use the app. Well, that's my excuse, but I need to stop making excuses because that's the number one rule. So basically I had an account. I started an account probably about a month and a half ago, or probably about a month ago actually. And I started $100,000 account on a 50, I believe. What's it called? It's when you've got 5 times your trade, so 50 times your trade. You know what I'm talking about. Anyways, leverage, that's it. I had a 50 leverage, and I pulled that up to $120,000 from $100,000 USD. And then I just started losing it just a little bit. I went down to 114,000, and then my account closed. Just because I didn't take a trade for 3 days. I think you've got 3 days and it cancels. Just because it's just a MetaTrader 4, the app. You can make an account through that, a demo account. But if you don't trade on it for a few days, it just acts like you weren't there and it cancels your account. I think you can make your account go again. I just don't know how to do that, and I don't really care. So I just started another $100,000 account on $50 leverage, and I'm currently at a $20,000 account on 50 times leverage, and I'm currently at I've made $280, which is better than nothing. I'm actually pretty happy with that because I'm not in the negatives, which is good. However, I'm not tracking anything, which I need to do. Honestly, I'm just trying to learn my way around the app and learn, because I don't want to make bad habits by starting to track everything when I'm literally just basically using very, very small techniques of what I've been learning, but not properly. I've just kind of been honestly toying with it, which is a really bad idea now that I'm thinking about it. So yeah, maybe I should stop doing that. Probably will. If you guys have any pointers, put it down below. But one thing I do want to do, once I've learned and can comfortably understand everything that he teaches in his classes, and I understand what I need to do for trading, I will go ahead and start up a new demo account under a proper broker, and yeah, just start documenting everything, start taking a heap of information down. Now he's got like Notion templates and all that sort of stuff, so I'll be definitely doing that. I'm going to document absolutely everything, my mind frame, absolutely everything. In speaking of that, I've actually also started a diary. Now, I'll show you my diary. It's a little bit funny. I've got this bad boy. So this right here, I've done 2 days worth. Filled it up. Look at that. How's that? Done 2 days, and I'm just basically jotting my day down, which I've heard definitely does help. So that's something that I want to keep doing. Now I've skipped the last 2 days, I'm not going to lie, because I've been busy. However, I want to make sure that I do it every single day. I'm going to put this on my bedside table, so before I go to bed, when the missus is in the shower, I can go ahead and jot everything down for the day. It only takes 5 minutes. So I should be able to do that every single day, which if I'm not, then I'm disappointed in myself. Now, what I want to do, like I just said, I want to start doing my diary every single day. Where else is it? Start trading soon, which I literally just talked about again. And oh yeah, that's right. I want to start setting time aside every single day. Once I've learned all the theory of it, I want to set aside a time every single day to trade. Now, obviously, you want to trade at the opening of a session, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong. And I'm probably going to choose London because that's when I get home from work. I've got a few hours to rest and study, and then I can get straight into the markets. Now, that is going to take up a lot of my afternoon. I've actually been starting to go to the gym again, as you can definitely not tell. But I've just been starting to go to the gym again, so it's going to be a bit of a pain in the bum trying to figure out that schedule. But we're going to do it because it's the best to do. It's better for us, so we're definitely going to figure out a way to do that. I'll update you guys in 2 weeks. I probably wouldn't have started the trading part yet because I've got a lot to learn, like hours upon hours upon hours. So anyways, I'll update you guys. I don't know when, but soon, hopefully. All right. Now, that's right. So I want to actually start a new course. So I've got the trading pool course. Once I've finished him, because I want to do one full thing the whole way through rather than chop and changing, I'd like to join AJ Currency. I don't know if you guys have heard of him. He's another Australian guy. He's actually in Dubai, I believe, now. But he is the owner of FundedX. And he's actually a really nice guy, from what I can tell online. I haven't actually met him, but he seems like a good guy. So I'd love to try to learn from him as well. I just like to learn trading pool side of things first, just to make sure I got that 100% down. And then I kind of get everyone's point of view and yeah, kind of sort out what I want to do, because trading pool's all smart money concepts. And then AJ, I believe, is just off liquidity. And all that sort of stuff. I think that's what smart money is. See, it still goes over my head, I'm not going to lie to you. But we're learning, and we've learned a lot. I am still very dumb in the space, but we're learning, which is the main thing. Now, where are we? That's right. I want to grow this channel. I don't know why I wrote that. But anyways, I want to keep posting videos on this channel, because this is like a diary that everyone can see. Obviously, I've got my personal diary, but I want a diary that everyone can see in case this does work. And it's kind of cool if I had everything online, and also for anyone else who wants to start, you know it's possible, because I've done it and I'm not the brightest person in the world, I'm not going to lie. I am with some things, but definitely not with others. So yeah, I'm really, really keen to sort of properly get into this. I'm happy that I'm finally making a video, because I've been wanting to do it for a while. I just haven't, I'm not going to lie. I've just been busy trying to study, because I keep thinking, well, I'll make a video or I can study more. And I was like, oh, I'll study more. But if I keep myself accountable and make a video, it doesn't take long. I'm not editing anything, so it doesn't take long at all. But yeah, no, I'm definitely excited to get properly into this. One thing I do want to do is deck this room out, because right now, this room is so boring and very messy. I'll show you guys around a little bit. So, obviously, here we go. I can't really zoom out, but we've got all this mess here. Obviously, I've got my cupboard open. Ignore that. I've got my little fan there, and I've got all this mess here. This is just because we moved in probably about, I can't even say that anymore. It's been like nearly 2 months or a month and a half. But I just haven't got around to sort of doing anything in here. However, I am definitely going to be planning on doing that very, very, very soon. I'm actually going to start ordering some stuff for this room. We've just got a new TV for the main lounge room, so I am going to put my new TV up there, and I want to put a couch just down here somewhere, so I can sit on the couch with my book and my notepad and watch the TV of all of the trading pool stuff and whatever else I want to watch. Or even if I want to have a podcast up here while studying, I can do that, which is awesome. So I just want to deck this room out a little bit more, make it personal. I want to get some like frames and everything to put around the room and just make it a little bit more homely. Because right now it's a little bit of a dump, I'm not going to lie. I also hate these curtains. They are horrendous, so I'm definitely going to be changing them. But yeah, I believe that is pretty much everything that I wanted to touch over, I think. Let's have a look at my notes. What else have we got here? I'm pretty sure that's it. That's it, I think. So, yeah, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like it. You probably didn't, but if you want to follow my journey, give it a like. Put in the comments what you think, or if you got any pointers or any ideas, what you want me to do, any video ideas you want me to make. And yeah, thanks for watching this video. Chuck subscribe if you want to follow the journey, because it is going to be an awesome one. I'm not going to give up on this, I promise. And if I do, then I won't. So anyways, see you next video. See you later.